Good evening, everyone. Curry College Chief of the Forecaster Joe Shock here. Life-threatening situation now for the Bahamas and all of the state of Florida, except the Panhandle over here. But again, this is a monster blow for the east coast of Florida as we're bringing a major hurricane in here. Right now, Category 3 hurricane, winds of 120 miles per hour, moving off the northwest at 12, and there's a very good chance this becomes a Category 4 over the next couple of hours and into tomorrow as it comes into Nassau, Bahamas, and Florida. Here is the wind sustained for 5 a.m. Friday morning from the Melbourne National Weather Service Forecast Office down here. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. These are sustained winds, 105 knots just off the coast. We're talking sustained winds upwards of 100 miles an hour now on the coast. This is absolute 115 miles an hour, believe it or not, off the coast, because 96 knots is 115 miles per hour. So this is absolutely insane. This is going to be a devastating hit from, looks like just north of Miami, straight up into Jacksonville. So this is a horrible, horrible hit. And this is potentially going to take a lot of lives with it if we see something like this occur. So again, there's the wind sustains 5 a.m. in the morning. Here is the same map, 105. Now here are the wind gusts for Friday morning at 5 a.m. I mean, this is absolutely insane. This is basically almost like, I don't know if you wanted to say, a Katrina-like system coming in now only to Florida. Katrina came into New Orleans as a Category 3. This may come in as a 4. So, I mean, this is a monster hit. And it's going to take the entire east coast of Florida. It's just not like it's coming west and it's going to continue west. It's going the whole coast, the east coast of the state. So, I mean, this is a very, very serious situation. So, here are the wind gusts 5 in the morning. These are again in knots. You can see 125, 115 to 125 knot gusts, which is essentially up to 150 miles an hour. And there will be the threat also for some tornadoes as rain bands rotate on through. So, I mean, this is going to be this is just unbelievable. So, it looks like we're going to see likely an historic storm here. The last hurricane to make landfall in the United States as a major hurricane was Hurricane Wilma, basically the sisters of 2005. Katrina, Rita, and Wilma. Those were all in the year 2005. If this comes ashore as a major hurricane, that will break that 11-year record. So again, I mean, it's going to be darn close. I mean, I think this thing's going to be just off the shore. And then here it is at 8 a.m. Friday morning. Sustained winds, 100 knots on the coast, 110 knots on the coast. So I mean, again, this image obviously brings it in as a major hurricane. You can see how far in the wind field extends. This is a very big problem for people in Disney World as well. We're going to be talking sustained tropical storm force conditions in Disney World and Kissimmee. I mean, this is a monster deal. So if you know anyone in the Walt Disney area, and especially along the coast, it is time to be taking action. It is time to evacuate and follow the evacuation orders that have been issued by various counties and forecast emergency management agencies in this part of the state. So again, monster system coming in here. Unfortunately, again, a lot of life potential loss in this system. Here we are, the wind gusts, 115 to 125 knots. Again, up to 150 miles per hour. Here we are, Friday morning, 11 a.m. with the winds, upwards of a sustained 100 miles an hour. That's about 96 knots is 115, so we're potentially talking sustained upwards of 100 to 120, 125 miles an hour. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Look at this in Orlando, sustained 52 knots. That is 60 miles an hour. I mean, this is absolutely a horrific event coming into this area. Here are the wind gusts. I mean, this is unbelievable how far this is going up the coast. 60 to 70 knots sustained, gusts in Orlando. We're talking gusts close to 80 miles an hour all the way in. Lake Okeechobee, they're going to gust over 100, 120 miles an hour. So again, this is Friday, 2 p.m. It's just not like it's on the coast. I mean, this is inland. I mean, it's further than this. It almost is to the west coast of Florida of at least 40 knots. So, I mean, this is unbelievable wind event coming in here with Hurricane Matthew. Daytona Beach as well. Let me get in there. If you see my hand, I'm zooming in. Daytona Beach gusting 118 knots. That's about 135 miles an hour or so. And there you can see here by 5 p.m. So again, this is an all-day event. It's a 6 to 12-hour event of gusting well over hurricane force. Again, upwards of 100, 140, 150 miles an hour. And there you can see by 5 p.m., we're still cranking here on north of Disney World, gusting 64 to 100 knots. I mean, this is absolutely absolutely an horrific event, unfortunately. So we wish the best of luck to these people and hope that they get through this thing okay. Here is the rainfall, 6-hour period. You can see significant rainfall is there's over QPF plus 5 inches in through here. So, I mean, tremendous rain, obviously, coming in with the system. And there you can see as the rain moves on out into the afternoon. But again, it's just a very bad situation. Here is the 18Z GFS wind gust. This is tomorrow evening. You can see as it comes on ashore. I mean, I have a couple friends who live in Southeast Florida. They are aware of this. They have been well aware of it actually for about a week now. So, I mean, they've had quite some notice, so they are okay. Nassau, the Bahamas, again, they're going to get whacked tomorrow during the day with this thing as it comes through. Here we are at 2 a.m. in the morning Friday. This thing is in. It's, you can see the wind gust legend on the right here. We're gusting, starting into that brown. We're gusting 74 knots where you start getting into that brown. There you can see the other colors here. Just line them up with the color bar. But again, once you start getting into the orange, we're gusting we're gusting over 50 knots, which is 58 miles per hour. 72 knots in red, going from the red to the brown, and then the white, we're gusting over 96 knots. So again, that's 115 miles per hour, and I believe that is the last of my images in this sequence. But again, this is a monster deal for the state of Florida. So I encourage anyone who's watching this or knows anyone who has family down there to certainly get prepared next 12 to 24 hours because it's coming in. I mean, even if this is a couple miles off the shore, it's not going to make a lot of a difference. I mean, this is just going to. I mean, this is going to be devastating. This couple hundred miles of coastline here. I mean, it's unbelievable to think of a storm taking this kind of a track. Again, usually you're talking something that comes east to west or west to east, but nothing that parallels the coast. So, I mean, this is a very devastating storm for a lot of businesses in here, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people in harm's way in here. So, again, we're hoping for the best out of the worst case scenario. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.